Yeah, fade and follow, no brakes, full throttle, no units left, still stacking the bottle. Sports talk, bets drop, odds spin like lotto. Tune in, plug in, feel the vibes, it's colossal. Bets cooking, chef in the kitchen, line so tight, got precision in the vision. Spreads a razor blade, bankrolls division. Underdog barking, sniffing superstition. Tails never fails, heads flip, superstardom. Stakes weigh heavy like bricks in the garden. Pocket empty, hearts are Spartan. No units left, still betting regardless. Fade and follow, ride the highs, hit the hollow. Stacks fall fast, then you rebuild tomorrow. Fade and follow, where the wise men waddle. Win or lose, man, we live by the motto. Fade and follow.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of Fade and Follow. I'm your host, No Units Left. We already recapped the last episode of all the football games. We're changing things up, and probably more changes coming and all that. But so this is going to be giving out my picks for tomorrow, Thursday, through the weekend of all football and all that. So we're doing it all in one. And then I'm also going to recap a couple games, a couple rants. So we're going to do save all football for last, and then we're going to do rants I have, and talk about any action I play, any bets I placed. So yeah, let's recap. To recap, so hockey, I gave out two picks, or two teams. Was it two teams since? No, so I gave out the Mammoth Red Wings, took them both won, and then gave out the Capitals and Wild. Capitals won, Wild lost today. I actually almost forgot a bet, so I did a live bet plus 115. It lost though 4-1. I mean, look, not all are gonna win. It's but the majority of the time it wins. It's I can't say guaranteed. I hope it's guaranteed over 59%, 60%. It has been for the past seasons. I can't speak to last season. I got to go back and do it, and honestly put my head in space without looking at the scores, which is kind of hard to do since the scores already came out. But sometimes I won't give out the games, or games I'm like, I don't know, just based off of my strategy and all that. So as of right now, my system, 6-3 overall for hockey. And then let's go into NBA. NBA, Houston winner +7, and Warriors -2.5 winner. I think those were easy, honestly. I think Vegas got it wrong from the start. I'm not just saying it from the outcome. Just saying because, one, Houston has Kevin Durant, so why were they +7? It made no sense. They got better overall, and it made zero sense to me for Houston to be +7. It also made zero sense for the Warriors to be -2.5. I get it. It's on the road, and sometimes the Lakers play them tough given the history, but LeBron's out. So that didn't make sense. I don't understand. They don't really have a team outside of Luka and LeBron. Take one of them out, they're decent at best. So that didn't make any sense. I felt like if those lines were switched and Warriors were -7 and Houston was +2.5, I don't think I touched those games. Honestly, I don't think I do because of the spread. Houston ended up winning by 1, and Warriors ended up winning by a lot. But still, I feel like if I saw those, how I would have given them out, or if I was making the line, or if they had it like that, I don't touch that. I don't touch it. But when I saw it, I'm like, those lines did not make sense on opening night. So, and again, I don't bet a lot of NBA, but I only bet NBA when it makes sense to me. That made sense. But we won't get that lucky going forward because I'm not really an NBA guy. But it just happened to be in my favor that night. But I kind of had a feeling. Again, it's not all the time, but that night it was. There's not really much hockey to talk about, so I guess we can get into my rants. My rants is Sharks need to win. They're my favorite team. It sucks. I know I bet against them one game just because I knew. I may bet against them again. I don't know. I felt bad doing that. I hate doing that. But I give out winners at the end of the day, or try to. So you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I just hope I watching the game. Okay, watching the game yesterday, they didn't look terrible, and I just don't get it. I don't know what is going on. I mean, the previous two games before they were pretty bad, but last night was not the case. I'm trying to understand, but I can't wrap my head around it. It makes no sense to me. We're in the game. Again, I'm just trying to make sense of it, and nothing's working. So I don't know. I don't know if like Askarov did really well last night. So he finally came out and had a great game for me, at least to me. I mean, and we had more shots, shots on goal. The goalie did really well for the Islanders. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Sorokin. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, I don't understand. I don't think I'll ever understand. I don't know. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if we're just really young, and we just need, like I said, how I told myself, and told myself, and been preaching and saying, like, this is another. It's another year, and playoffs are just bonus, just bonus. But like I knew it was going to be a struggle year, and I guess it just sucks because I thought we would have at least one. We should have, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's loser talk, but we could have had two wins without those shootouts. Yeah, it's loser talk, but whatever. We're losing. We haven't won a game, so you can't do anything. We can't do winner talk if we haven't won a game. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. Being a Sharks fan is hard. I mean, especially when you grew up where we were decent and good, just could never get over the hump. But now seeing it like this, man, I miss the good old days. But I think they're coming. Got to get through this season. This season's gonna suck, as it has to start. There's gonna be some light at the end of the tunnel. At least we're fighting it. We're doing our best to fight in games. So I like that. So yeah, we'll see going forward. I don't like who they play. Upcoming. Who was it? Let me pull up. I'm clicking as we're going, so I'm not wasting time. Rangers. Yeah, I'm not excited for that. I'm not excited for tomorrow at all. I hate it. I hate that we're playing the Rangers. So yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, you could say that for any team. Let's be real. Let me see their schedule. I mean, where's the win? Let's find the win. Let's find the win for the Sharks. I don't think it's the Rangers. It'd be great. New Jersey. At New Jersey. I don't know. It's on a back-to-back. Nope, not New Jersey. That's actually going to be, I think that's one of my picks. We'll see. But let's see. Minnesota. It's got to be New York tomorrow, maybe, or the next one. God, I'm looking all the way down to Detroit, and that's November 2nd. God, are we gonna lose all of October? The Kings, maybe. Kings. All right. So either tomorrow could be a win. I highly unlikely, or October 28th. Could be the next one. Maybe the Wild too. Okay, so 26th, 28th, or tomorrow, 26th or 28th. We're not beating New Jersey. Colorado, we're not beating. I don't see us beating the Red Wings. Seattle's fucking good too. Winnipeg's good. Florida's good. Holy shit! What a stretch. What a stretch. They gotta pull off some wins, so you gotta win. So the next game, it's the next game that they're gonna get a win. All right, you heard it here first. Dynamite stuff. I don't know. Yeah, find the win. Hard. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. Still love hockey. I still love watching. I still love betting it. So yeah, end of the day, Sharks got to figure it out. But the Florida Panthers, they look like a team of destiny at this point. Yeah, I don't see. Are they going to win it all again this year? It's honestly looking like it. I mean, yeah, they've lost a couple games, but I feel like they're going to get it figured out. Let's see. Any other hockey notes? No, that's about it. All right, going into NBA, Warriors look good. Houston look. Even though they lost to OKC by 1 overtime. They still look good. Houston's going to be a problem for us this year, for the Warriors. Can the Warriors maintain this? They're old. Can't have anybody injured come playoffs. That makes me nervous. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they can sustain it. It is game 1. Tomorrow's going to be a tough matchup. So yeah, we'll see come tomorrow. Let's see what else to talk about. Blue Jay. Okay, so yeah, World Series. I already know I mentioned it, but we're everybody's hoping that the Blue Jays win. Your heart wants the Blue Jays to win unless you're a Dodgers fan, but your head knows it's the Dodgers. There's no beating them. They got everything. You try to do all these comparisons. I know they're getting Bo Bichette back. Cool. They still got people that can match up to anybody. They still got dudes over there with the Dodgers. I mean the Blue Jays got dudes, but still, it's not the same dudes. They get. Blue Jays need to score 8 or more runs every game if they want a shot. If they want a shot at all to win, they have to score 8 or more runs every game. They got Kevin Gausman, they got Max Scherzer, they got other pitchers, they got Shane Bieber, but they got Snell, Ohtani, Yamamoto. I'm drawing a blank on the other. Why am I drawing a blank on the other Dodgers? They just got it. They got everything. They got Trahan, Blake Trahan out there. They got hey, you name it, they have it. And who knows? Maybe Kershaw comes out of the bullpen and actually does well. I know playoff Kershaw, but whatever. He may show up. You never know. Maybe he gets that one last hurrah. Firepower in him. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see what else to talk about rant wise. Oh, baseball. Giants got Tony Vitello. Preached it. We got him. I've never been more excited. I cannot wait. At all. This is the most excited I've ever been, and I can't wait for baseball season to come back in March, April. I've never been this stoked over a manager, probably because it is a splash. It is a stretch. It's not a normal hire, and I love it. There used to be a saying, "Make San Francisco weird," and we're weird again. I love it. I love this. I think Tony Vitello is the guy and the right guy to match Willie Adames and everybody's locker room energy that they have in there. We saw it last season. Paul Melvin, I'm kind of glad. I know they're looking at all these guys, but it's such boring hires. I know people saying he has no pro or managerial experience in the pros. I mean, like a lot of these other guys that are pro and had pro experience flame out. They're all right. They're decent or they're not that great. The majority of them are like, all right, cool. It's not even. I just don't get it. Like, yeah, you could keep going pro and all that, but if you're decent at best, or you're it's like it's nothing. It's like rinse and repeat. It's the same guy. You know what you're getting. I think everybody knows what they're kind of getting with Vitello, but you don't know how he's going to be in the pros. So you don't know what you're getting, and that's what I love. Or you do, and I love it too, because I love what he did at Tennessee. Look, I'm an LSU fan, so I love Jay Johnson. I view Tony Vitello and Jay Johnson 1A, 1B. I don't think Hey, you can make the argument. LSU fans like to make the argument Jay Johnson's better. I get it. He has more titles. Cool. Tony Vitello is just as good. Don't get me wrong either. I mean, I love Jay Johnson. I love what he's done. I think he is a great coach. Same with Tony Vitello. Again, they're 1A, 1B. I don't think one's better than the other. Tony Vitello took a Tennessee program from nothing. Honestly, nothing. They stunk for forever. I mean, I can't remember the last time Tennessee was ever good since I've been at LSU. It's not a team that you marked on. Hey, watch out at all. Tony Vitello took that It was Vandy. It was Vandy. It always has and always still is like a team you watch out for in Tennessee. Tony Vitello took that program, turned it around, turned it into a powerhouse for him or for Tennessee, which they never have been. And you still starred Tennessee like, oh, that's a game to watch. It's going to be an exciting game where it hasn't never been in the past, and built them up to what they are now. Let's see if they can carry it without him, but still took them from nothing, and now they're talked about nationally, and great. It made the SEC that more competitive with more teams since when he was there, and won them the national championships. So yeah, they improved year after year after year after he got his guys and did a phenomenal job recruiting, which Jay Johnson has always done. But now Tony Vitello did too. So yeah, I credit to Tony. I liked him and definitely liked the energy and the passion that Tennessee had too, and the players matched it. I like the shit talking. I like all that. Yeah, it was great. It was great for college baseball, and I'm glad that we're getting him. That's what the Giants need. They don't need another I hate to say it, but Kurt Suzuki hire or Hundley hire or Albert Pujols. Yay. No, we don't need any of that. We need a guy young, that is motivated and knows what he's doing and can take the helm of a program or a organization and build it up. He's walking into a great situation. I think it is a great situation, and he's the right guy to turn the Giants around with the bullpen, with the starting pitching, with the players on the field. I think there's going to be they're going to respect them. People may think differently. I've seen people, I don't see this working out. Well, what makes you think it won't work out as Giants fans? I don't understand. Been through the Bob Melvin days. Been through prior to Bochy as well. Gabe Kapler too. Not bad, not great, but finally, some guy who's not going to be monotone or he's not going to be monotone. He's just going to be fiery. I can't wait. I'm excited. I love baseball and I can't wait to see it. This is what the Sharks need. The Sharks Sharks have a young guy. I know he had a good quote about giving up one of his kids. I need to see that on the ice. And we don't see that. We don't see that fieriness on the ice. I need to see that more out of him. That's what we're not seeing. So give us that. I know, yeah. So that's what the Sharks coach. I wish the Sharks coach would do. Maybe it is a new coach. I don't know. I don't know how you fix the Sharks. I need to watch the next game tomorrow in New York. So we'll see, and then New Jersey. So yeah. I'm excited for Giants baseball. Can't wait for it to come around. I'm excited to see what they do in the offseason. See what and if any moves they make. Probably to make more now. I don't know. I'm curious who the bench coaches are going to be for the Giants as well. Yeah, just excited. I'm excited overall. Welcome, Tony Vitello. Got my wife a Gabe Kapler jersey but now I can't wait to get my wife and daughter a Tony Vitello jersey. Maybe myself. I don't know. Talking so much about Tony Vitello, but well, I really love it. It may be my first manager jersey I get personally, but I'll definitely get my wife and newborn daughter. Why not? Cool. Yeah, excited. Can't wait. Get in the give me to March now. Actually, no. I gotta watch football. Yeah, so that's that. I'm excited for Giants baseball. Can't wait. I'm excited for A's baseball because, they're returning, or right now, I'm curious what they do off season and if they can return the core that they have and improve on pitching. So I'm just curious what the A's do. Not as exciting as the Giants right now, but we'll see. Okay, so that was my rant. Let's get into the games. Let's get into college football. Week 9. Already have a loss to start the season. FIU lost to Kennesaw State. Had them +3, and Kennesaw State whooped them. So there's that. I wanted to bet Kennesaw. I don't know why. FIU. Game I'm watching right now outside of basketball on had the what do you call it? What game? I saw the Knicks and Cavs earlier. That was a good game to start to see. Yeah. And then what's the other game going on right now? San Antonio and Dallas. Yep. So that's exciting. So if I'm distracted, I'm watching those. And plus football was on earlier. Middle Tennessee versus Delaware. What did the final score end up being? I know it was 10, and I was covering because I had the hook in that game. I had 10.5, so I had the hook. And so far it was a winner, but I took my eyes off the game to get this rolling. What did the final score end up being before I get into the rest of my picks? I apologize. This is dynamite stuff. It's still a 10-point game. All right, no score in the fourth quarter. Middle Tennessee State has the ball with 1:58. Don't throw a pick six, and we're good. Don't throw a pick six. That's all I ask. I'm gonna change it to ESPN2 to see if anything happens. And you can hear my live reaction. I don't think anything will happen. I mean, who knows? I've had some epic losses this year, so this is not really going to be epic. If throws a pick six, it is what it is. I mean, it would be if they're at the 1 or a fumble, scoop and score. Yeah, then I guess it will be, epic. But yeah, I had some epic losses. It's only me though, only me. Fade and follow, fade me. All right. Okay, so 1:58, first down, and yeah, we're going. So game's on. Yeah, all right. Let's move into Friday. Excuse me. Oh, that was a good toss. All right. Let's go get into Friday. Where is it? Cal versus Virginia Tech. Cal +5. I don't think Virginia Tech's still that good. Yeah, I like Cal +5. I like a lot of underdogs because there's a lot of big lines. Ole Miss versus Oklahoma +5. Oh, by the way, teams that still cover, that are undefeated still and covering. Ohio State, they've had that one push, but they're still undefeated on the season. And they cover. There's no teams that don't cover. Every team has covered this season, so there's no longer that. There's no teams that go over. Since all the games have gone under that they played in, there's only one team left that the games have gone under, and that is Oklahoma. So with that, Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. Ole Miss +5.5 and under 54.5 of the game, sprinkling it a little bit since that's been undefeated this season. Now, the reason why I'm taking Ole Miss, I don't know if I have this Ole Miss factor. They beat. You may want to fade me on this of what I'm about to say. I saw the game versus LSU, and Ole Miss looked really good. against us. They took it to us. They beat us. Unfortunate loss to Georgia, there. I still think Ole Miss is really good. Oklahoma with John Mateer, I think they brought him back. Or did they have a bye? I can't remember if they played last week or not. But John Mateer did not look good. Did they have a bye? Oh my God, am I drawing a blank? Well, Oklahoma, did they play last week? They played Texas and then they played South Carolina. Had a bye, so they're going to so the Ole Miss is going to them. Is John Mateer healthy? They won the next game. Shit. I think I'm just fading myself. I like Oklahoma plus minus 5.5 now. All right. They had a bye. All right. Minus 5.5. What a quick turnaround that was. Oklahoma minus 5.5. If Oklahoma didn't have a bye, yeah, I would take an Ole Miss. But nope, don't like that. All right. That's end of story. That was quick. I definitely love Oklahoma now in this game. All right, Northwestern versus Nebraska. I don't think Nebraska's all that good. I don't think Northwestern's all that good. They just play Minnesota. Minnesota's not that good, but they are. Who knows? I think 7.5 is too many points, so I like 7.5 for this noon kickoff against Nebraska. UCLA versus Indiana. I think this is too big. I think that they're discrediting UCLA. I think UCLA has turned it around and will put up points. I like this interim coach. I like everything. So give me UCLA plus 25.5. I think that's way too big. I think that is way too big for this game, especially what UCLA has been doing as of late. Also, yeah. So I think Indiana's going to struggle, but I think Indiana's still going to win the game. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be closer than we think, or closer than this 25.5. So yeah, BYU versus Iowa State. I don't know why, but I like Iowa State minus 2.5. Don't know why, but I do. That's my reason. Same with Illinois versus Washington. I like Washington minus 4. Don't know why, but I just do. Oklahoma State versus Texas Tech. I think the spread is way too big. Plus 38.5. Are you kidding? Especially the showing Texas Tech had. I know they're going to come out pissed, but prove me wrong. I think it's a rivalry game. Prove me wrong. I want to, I think it's too big. I think I am going to get proved wrong, but still, plus 38.5. I may change that come game day, but we'll see. Texas versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State plus 7. I honestly think, and this is me being honest, I honestly think Mississippi State, a lot of disrespect's going around. I think they may also possibly win this game. I do. I mean, we saw what Texas did in the Kentucky game. I don't think Mississippi State is all that bad. So I honestly think Mississippi State plays them close and can possibly win the game, especially at Mississippi State. A lot of cowbells, a lot of everything. I may sprinkle money line, but I definitely love Mississippi State plus 7. I still don't think Texas is all that good, but we'll see. Stanford versus Miami. I know Miami just lost. They're going to come out pissed, but Stanford plus 30. I think that spread is way too big. So, again, another big spread. I'm taking the underdog. Wisconsin versus Oregon. This is my best bet. Over 43.5. I think I'm almost positive, unless there's rain and I don't know about. If there's rain, this is going to be canceled, but over 43.5. I don't see this going under, but I could be wrong. But still, why is it so low? I don't understand. Wisconsin's not that good. Oregon could put up points, so over 43.5. BC versus Louisville. Again, I think Louisville's coming off an emotional win. I like BC in this spot. Plus 25.5. Again, a big spread. I like BC. Houston versus ASU. I like ASU minus 7. Don't know why, but yeah, I love that. Yeah. A lot of don't know whys. I don't know why I make the bets I make, you know. Okay, so they can't advance a return on the touchdown, so I am good unless something again goes horribly wrong, which I don't see. I don't see. So yeah, I think I'm not calling it a winner yet, but I hope it is. We'll see. Definitely Middle Tennessee State gets the ball. It's game over unless they go for a 2-point. Who knows? But yeah, okay. Going on to NFL. NFL, by the way, my record for college football is 54, 67, and 3, and my best bets is 4 and 3. Yeah. So do what you will. I am losing, so if you fade me, you probably will win. Or you'll be up, actually, if you faded me. All right. Moving on to week 8. Week 8. I like 3 props. I don't give props. I don't like them, but I do love them. Love some of these. But yeah, going into Thursday night, tomorrow night, Vikings versus Chargers. I hate the game, but I like Justin Jefferson over 80 yards. I think he's due. They're okay. They're gonna kneel it out. So game over. Winner. All right, winner. Plus 10.5 mid Tennessee State versus Delaware. Winner. Hopefully this is a start a run, boys. Hopefully we start a run here. That's all I gotta say. All right, we're 1-1. We're 1-1 on the week for college football. All right, tomorrow night. So I do love Justin Jefferson over 80 yards. This was close to being my best bet. Still could be. I still may give it out as my best bet, but as of right now, Justin Jefferson over 80 yards. I don't like anything else. I hate everything else. Bills versus Panthers. Bills minus 7. They had a bye. I think they're going to take it to the Panthers. I honestly do. So Bills minus 7. Bears versus Ravens. Lamar Jackson's back, so give me minus 6.5 Ravens. Browns versus Patriots under 40.5. I do see this. Both defenses are really good. I think I see this being a sloppy game. So under 40.5 for the game. Jets versus Bengals. Bengals minus 6.5. Jets are poo poo. So, Joe Flacco looks great. I think the Bengals poured on some points here. Dolphins versus Falcons. We didn't see our Bijan last game. The Bijan, that we're used to seeing. I think we were going to get Bijan this game. I love the Bijan prop. Longest rush over 19.5, and that's my best bet. Bijan, longest rush over 19.5. I love that. Dolphins stink. I do see Bijan getting 25 to 30 yards. 49ers versus Texans. This game has started off with minus 1.5 Niners, and then now has gone down to plus 2. I don't know why. It made no sense still. So with that, because they had that, the Vegas had that to start, and it made no sense. Especially how the Niners, the Texans defense is really good, and Mac Jones is back. I get it, Kittle's back, but still, it's Mac Jones back there against a really good defense, and we saw how he played against the Bucks and just the Bucks, because that's his only loss. I don't trust it. So, and the Bucks defense was, okay, but now he's facing a really good defense in Houston and DeMeco Ryans. I know DeMeco Ryans is going to want to win. Our offense is our defense, I know it came out great, and I know they're going to want to beat D'Amico Ryans, but at the same time, I, if we see the Texans' offense of last year, we have no chance. So I don't know. With that factor, it could be an under game. I think it's 41.5, but yeah, no, I can I can see this going over easily. Um, but yeah, so +2 Niners though is the bet because it makes no sense. Like last week, it made no sense how the Niners were favored over the Falcons. Made no sense to me. Take that again. We came out -1.5, and I know people have bet heavily on Houston. Still didn't make sense how the Niners were favored, so I'm taking the Niners +2 because it didn't make sense how it came out at -1.5 to start. Bucks versus Saints. Bucks -3.5. I know the Saints historically play them close, but I like the Buccaneers. So give me Bucks -3.5. I think Baker comes out with a man on fire. Titans versus Colts. I think this is a 14.5 point spread. I may take, but I like the team total under 17.5. It went down to 14.5 on the game, so I got this at 17.5. So Titans team total under 17.5. And then I don't like the night game. I don't like anything else. I do like the Commanders versus Chiefs. I do. Jaden Daniels is out. I think the Chiefs take it to them -10.5. I think the Chiefs are back. It's inevitable now, especially with Rashee Rice back. I know Rashee Rice didn't go over the yards I had last game. What did I have? What did I put? I think I put 70 yards. I do like Rashee Rice over 70 yards this game. It was his first game back. I don't see anybody stopping Rashee Rice this game. So give me Rashee Rice over 70 yards and Chiefs -10.5. And my record for NFL is 35-30-2 and 5-2-1 best bets. As of right now, Bijan is my best bet. I may give the Chiefs as my best bet -10.5 maybe, and Justin Jefferson over 80 yards. It depends how I feel. As of right now, Bijan longest rush over 19.5. And with that, let's recap my bets. Let's recap them all. Let's see. Let's start with NHL. Tomorrow. Actually, I should give NHL through the weekend. I realized I didn't do that. So 28th, I believe, is Tuesday. Yeah, so you'll have. So I'll give it up to the 26th because that's where it ends. So starting tomorrow, Oilers is my bet -230 for NHL money line. I only give money lines. Every once in a while I give the goal line, I give that -1.5 for goals. Very rarely. But right now, it's all money lines strictly. Oilers -230, and then here's the one I'm debating on. And the other two that I liked but didn't really like, were the Flyers and Blue Jackets. Those were winners and part of the system. Here's another one that's part of the system that I don't really like is the Islanders -135. Islanders versus the Red Wings, and Islanders are -135. I don't like it, but it may win. So do what you will with that. It is 2-0 I'm 2-0 on the games I didn't bet, but are part of the system. So this is part of the system, and I didn't bet. So Islanders, but I am betting the Oilers -230 against the Canadiens. Here's part of the system, and it's the Sharks and Devils. Devils are part of it. I may not bet it because it's the Sharks. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It depends how the Sharks play tomorrow. That's for sure. For damn sure against the Rangers. Then I may take it. I'll tell you what, if the Sharks lose, I'm definitely taking the Devils. Or if they lose a close one, I'm definitely taking the Devils. And depending how the coach is and how the game goes. How if my blood boils. I may regret the pick the next day, but I'll be honest about it. So as of right now, I'm not betting it, but we'll see. But the Devils is the play for everybody else out there that wants to know the system, or the system pick. Then October 25th, Penguins versus Blue Jackets. Penguins is the pick. I will be taking the Penguins. And the game I'm not too sure about, since they don't have necessarily a good record, but is the Senators versus the Capitals. Senators is the pick also that day on October 25th. And lastly, October 26th and then October 28th, I'll give on the next podcast. But October 26th, there are 4 plays. 2 I like, 4, and the other 2 I don't. So with that, it's the Kings versus Blackhawks. Blackhawks are the play, and the Jets versus Mammoth. Jets are the play, and then the other 2 that are part of the system, but I probably won't take, are the Sharks versus the Wild, and the Sharks are the play, and then Avalanche versus the Devils, and the Devils are the play. Well, I don't really like those 2, but those are the system picks. So I may just put it out on Twitter like, hey, I'm betting the Blackhawks and Jets, but also the Sharks and Devils are the play if you want to take those. Are part of the system. But if I don't bet it, it doesn't go on my record. There's a reason why. It's part of the system, but I don't like those. I don't like it. So I'm just saying, of the picks I don't give out, there's a reason I don't like it. So I won't take it, and therefore, but if it is part of the system, I want you to know. So it's part of that. Do what you want. You don't have to bet it. It won't go, I never said to, but yeah, it's games I don't like. So with that, to recap, so that's NHL, and I'll give it out on Twitter. You'll see me post it on Twitter. And then let's go to NBA. NBA tomorrow night. Oklahoma City -7.5. I like that, and I'm debating on taking the Warriors -2.5 against the Nuggets. We'll see though, depending how I feel tomorrow. As of right now, I do not like it, but been wrong before, so we'll see. Blue Jays money line for MLB +131 against the Doyers, and should I recap football? Yeah, I'll recap football. Tomorrow night, Cal +5, Oklahoma -5.5, under 54.5, Northwestern +7.5, UCLA +25.5, Alabama -11.5, Iowa State -2.5, Washington -4, Oklahoma State +35.5, Mississippi State +7, maybe sprinkle money line, Stanford +30, Oregon and Wisconsin over 43.5, Boston College +25.5, ASU, Arizona State -7. That's for college football. NFL, Justin Jefferson tomorrow night. Justin Jefferson over 80 yards receiving. Bills -7, Ravens -6.5, Browns Patriots under 40.5, Bengals -6.5. Bijan Robinson longest rush over 19.5 prop. That's my best bet. And I should have said Oregon over 43.5 was my best bet. Debating on Justin Jefferson. And I'll get into the other one. 49ers +2. Buccaneers -35.5. Titans team total under 17.5 against the Colts. May take Colts -14.5. I don't know. Debating on it still. Possible other best bet is the Chiefs -10.5. And lastly, Rashee Rice over 70 yards receiving. And with that, this is Fade and Follow. I'm your host. No units left. See y'all on Tuesday. Have a good one.
No units left, but the man got wisdom. Pod mic, hot stats spill like a prism. Breakdowns tighter than a lock in a prison. Favorites of dogs, it's all about decisions. Late night sweat, buzzer beater regret. Overtime hits, ain't no ceilings to the bet. Down to the wire, adrenaline injects. Wallace get